New radio in the radio stations of DoorCountyDailyNews.com. Joined by Tim Ash from the Door County Fair. 37 days, did you say?
37 days to the start of the fair, July 28th.
And no one's counting, right, Tim? No one is counting.
Yeah, we're counting, but just to let you know, it's coming fast.
Now, once again, tell us some of the really exciting things that are be coming up at this year's Door County Fair, because this fair has been really 2 years in the making, and you have a boatload of activities and things for people to see at this year's Door County Fair.
As far as I can remember, 53 years that I've been involved showing and being at the fair, this is the most entertainment and events going on at a single fair in Door County. We have 9 bands coming in. We have 6 different activities rotating on the Midway, rotating times, which including Michael Ray's children's stage, pig and duck races, the Doc Dog shows. We have 3 things in the grandstand, and with everything else coming in, we have a vendor fair coming in with 50 vendors on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Midway is going to be full. It's going to be a packed grounds, and I don't know if it can all be taken in one day. It's tough.
And tell us a little bit, this is actually ironic. You got the Wisconsin Badger shirt on, you had the Wisconsin Badger mask on the way in. The Badger Band coming to the Door County Fair. Tell us a little bit about that performance.
Yes, the Badger Band will be coming in, and that's one of the bands we have coming. They will be coming Saturday, July 31st. They'll be at 1:30. They will not be on the stage. They'll be on the Midway somewhere. We're going to have an area set out for them. They want to be on the ground so that they can interact with the crowd and probably mingle in and out with the crowd as they're playing, as they normally do. So the Badger Band is coming up on July 31st, 1:30.
And that Saturday jam-packed with stuff too, because that's where really one of the big stars of the weekend will be performing.
We have the Bodines is coming on the stage that night as the headliner with the Badger Band. We have Whiskey Ditch will be playing before them on the stage. We have AMA motorcycle races going on in the grandstand that night. The drill team goes on during the day, plus all the rides and everything else that we talked about going on.
And, this is just, you mentioned it before. It's hard to imagine that this fair can get any bigger. How are people going to be able to fit this all in the Wednesday through Sunday that you guys are going to be hosting people?
It's real tricky. Got brothers that got to try to schedule things around, find places for everything. I know a lot of stuff is being moved this year to different locations so that we can get room, especially for all the vendors that are coming in for that vendor fair and with all the attractions we have on the Midway. It is going to be full from one end to the other. It's going to be a jam-packed fair.
And jam-packed as well, we're going to see the return of some of the 4-H and the FFA and some of the school-age projects as well. And those kids have to be really excited to get the opportunity to show off that hard work again this year.
Yes, I think last year having a virtual fair, that was one of the biggest disappointed people were the children. It'd be at 4-H, FFA, or school-age children. They can register art projects or whatever they've made at school. But those kids now get to come and show off what they've made for the year or some project that they've done, and they can bring that. And that's one of the main things that happens at the fair with all those barns and the animals and everything else. It's really full.
Now, a little bit of show and tell here. People can actually support the 4-H, and I'll have you take one of those 4-H, I don't want to say 4-H, one of those fair booster buttons out of the bag here. Show it off and then tell us a little bit about how the purchase of this booster button can actually support. We're going to zoom in on here. Very nice, that 150th anniversary logo on there. And Tim, tell us a little bit about the booster buttons and how people, if they buy them, they can not only go to the fair every day, support 4-H, but also win some prizes as well.
Yep, we have something new this year that me and Dawn have done for the 4-H kids. The 4-H children sell the booster buttons, and anyone that the 4-H clubs sell, we give them a commission. It's still $18, but we pay them a commission for everyone they sell. So get out and support your 4-H groups, and that helps them raise money. If you buy a button, one big thing I do know is you can avoid lines. If you have lines at the gates, I personally will be out there Thursday, Friday, Saturday when it gets busy, and we have a lot of people coming in those afternoons. If you have a button, we can get you to the side, show us your button, you can go on through. If you buy a button, $18. If you come all 5 days, it's $3.60 a day. It's still even an advantage if you come 3 days. 3 days is $6 a day. Now you ask, what is our daily gate? Daily gate is $7. And that includes, just like the button, everything on the grounds. But the only thing is, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 5 o'clock, we switch out the gates, and it will go to a $9 charge, so that we don't overrun the ticket takers or the gates at night. We want to try to get people in.
And there's a big push happening this Saturday as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. Dawn, the 4-H extension agent, and I put together a booster button sale day. It'll be going on June 26th, this Saturday, 9 to 1 at the Door County Co-op Country Store. And anyone that buys a button, June 26th, this Saturday, for every button you buy, you can put your name into a bucket, and at 1 o'clock, we're going to have a drawing out for 12 prizes. I've contacted some of our sponsors. I got 12 prizes. Some of them are from Sonny's Pizza, from the Country Store, from Econo Foods, from Island Fever Rum Bar in Jacksonport, from Welsing's Foodlands. So there'll be 12 winners out of there. And then also, as something that I've just done today, is if you buy a button that day, your name will go in that bucket. That names in that bucket will also go together with any buttons that are bought June 22nd, Tuesday, 9 to 2 at the fair office, or June 29th at the fair office, 9 to 2. Anyone that buys a button can put her name in the bucket there at the office. I will bring those from the 26th, and on June 29th, we will be drawing out a name for 2 tickets to the September 11th Wisconsin Badger football game in Madison in my season tickets. And it's a night game, and you can watch the Wisconsin Badger band at halftime and the 5th quarter.
And they get to also tell people where you are, because I know you're talking to those other season ticket holders. They get to dictate what you're doing that weekend while they use your tickets.
Yeah, it's 29 rows up, so I'm just throwing it out there to help. You can win some prizes, some really good prizes, just as a little offset. But like I said, you buy those buttons. It's the easiest way, because parking is going to be, I'm feeling, is going to be tough those days, and lines to get in, it might be longer. The buttons will help you, not with the parking, but will help you maybe get into the grounds a little faster.
So once again, $18. We're going to go in on these buttons once again. $18 for those buttons gets you everything on the fairgrounds Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you already win before your name gets put into the drawing for one of those 12 prizes or the Badger tickets as well.
Right. Like I said, you get those buttons, and you get discount price, and you can get in faster, and you can help the 4-H kids. And that's the big thing about June 26th, 9 to 1. Come over to the Door County Cooperative Country Store and help support your 4-H kids.
Well, Tim, thank you as always for sharing the good news of the Door County Fair. And once again, an exciting time for everyone. 150th anniversary coming up. Make sure you visit doorcountyfair.com for more details. Thanks a lot, Tim.
Thank you.
And you've been watching the radio stations at Door County Daily News.com and New Radio.